Good morning, honey. Did you sleep well? Are you ready to get up for the day and get some breakfast and go out the back? Oh, someone wants to go out the back. Oh, and there's Miss Bunny. Hi, honey. Oh, sorry. American wants all the pets. Cheeky monkey. Good early morning from Morrigan's cottage. It is just about 7 in the morning. Nice and bright, considering it's so early. It's Monday. I'm off work today and tomorrow because we've lots going on in the cottage today. Oh, I look very pale and poorly. I'm not poorly, I'm just pale and Irish. But we have bumper event today. We have the electricity guy coming. He is set to come between 8 and 12. He texted last night to say he had a job, one in the morning just before coming here, and then he'll be coming after that. So he's coming at some point this morning. An electrician is dropping out sometime today. He is gonna kind of look around and give a quote on what the electrics would be. He's a local lad, so I would like to hopefully go with them, so we'll see what the price is. And then last but not least, a locksmith is supposed to be coming out to fix the locks on the French doors so that every time we come in and out we don't have to go through the front door, which is what we're doing right now. It'll be really nice, especially since we're coming into summer, to have the two back doors be able to, sorry, I'm watching the dog, she's just running around, to have the two back doors being able to open up. So I have the heater going. Oh, good morning, Miss Bunny. Good morning, Miss Morrigan. You two are ready to play. Morrigan's full of beans. So the heater is going because it's quite cold this morning. Oh, the two girlies are playing. Well, I think Morrigan is more playing with Bonya than Bonya is Morrigan. Oh, no. Go get her. Go get her. It never stops. Having two children, it never stops. But, update on the kitchen. So this, I think, is all dry now. I painted this last night, just very quickly, because I just felt like I wasn't bothered. To be honest, I'm sick of painting. But this is now dry, so woohoo, we can close these. Now, both of these doors, this one is hanging on for dear life. I didn't paint here. Whoops. This is like hanging on for dear life. It's ready to break. So that one sits a bit funny. And then this one is broken at the bottom. So, oh, you want me to throw your toy? So this one kind of just hangs open, which is really annoying. It was broken when I took it off. So that will need a new hinge, but it's fine for now. You ready? Go! Morgan just wants to play. She's excited to be awake. These are all now dry. Oops. They're a bit stiff. But here is the kitchen update. These on here are now dry, I think, so I'm going to put the hardware back on them and I'll show you what the kitchen looks like once that's done. So the hardware is now back on. So this is the kitchen. All the painting is done. I am so happy with the colour. There's a couple little patches in the corners that I need to just do, but I'm so happy with the colour of the presses. It's like a nice dark blue. When you paint it on, it looks really light, but then actually once it dries, it goes into this nice dark blue, and it's not a super glossy finish. If anyone wants to know the paint that I used, it was Fleetwood Speakeasy. It was the, here I have it here. It's a bit covered now, but it was Fleetwood Advanced. It's the quick dry satin wood Speakeasy. Speakeasy is the color. So 10 out of 10, would recommend it. The little can in Ireland costs about €24, so it is expensive, but I got 2 coats of everything done, and there's some left in the can. And I'll use that to do, I have to do the inside now of just the top ones because I've done the inside of the bottom. But that is exciting. So the next step is what I'm going to try do today, and how successful will be, I don't know, but I'm going to try wrap at least that corner there with the white wrap that I have, and I think it's going to make a huge difference to the kitchen. I have never wrapped anything before, so we'll see if that turns out okay. I don't know if it will, but I'm willing to give it a good try. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to make some coffee now. I'm going to feed the fur babies, and then I'm going to get on to painting. This little guy here needs a second coat, although actually it looks pretty good with one. This has only had one coat, but that worked really well, but we'll see. And then I'm gonna just clean up the kitchen a little bit, put all the bits away, and then I'm gonna try wrap the countertop. Well, it might work, it might not. I mean, I've never painted before and that's turned out okay, so we'll see if the countertop also turns out okay. But I will let you know. Okay, second, maybe third update on the kitchen. The upper shelves now are fully painted on the inside. I'm not going to bother with this bit here because you don't actually see that when they're closed. But yeah, so they are now painted and drying. And this section over here, I gave a second coat to, so that's drying. So once this is dry, I'm going to try do the wrap. Now, it's only about 9 o'clock at the moment, so waiting for the different people to arrive. So I've got a couple dishes from last night's dinner that I'm going to clean up. I had some lovely leftover Chinese. Anyone who's not Irish, the Irish Chinese is the king or queen of Chineses. It is so good. It definitely is not like traditional Chinese that I'm sure they eat in China. But there is just nothing better than a crispy shredded chicken. And I am what I call a flexitarian. So I am mostly meat free because it makes me sad for animals to die. But I cannot give up my crispy shredded chicken. It's just too good. So yes, if you ever come to Ireland, make sure you get a crispy shredded chicken. Just doing a little touch up here for anywhere that it's kind of not held properly. But oh, it looks so good. I don't think the phone like picks up how nice the color is. It's just, I love it. So sorry, I'll stop going on about it. Once this is finished painted today, I promise I won't go on about it as much anymore. Maybe I will. It's the only part of the house that looks somewhat okay. But just another little update on what the kitchen now looks like. Lovely. Alrighty. So this is the first one done. It's not perfect. I messed it up in a few spots, but that's it. That's it done. So we've got white versus the black. This is what it's gonna look like the whole way over. Now that was actually really hard to do, so I don't know how I feel about doing the larger side. I think this is gonna be really hard. But yeah, like I said, there's a couple parts that are kind of messed up. But for like now, it's fine. I bought this and afterwards I decided I prefer like a wooden look. So this is temporary anyway. I like the idea of like a wooden look on the countertop, but it'll do for now. But this is what it looks like with the blue. So I don't know. I think it's a bit brighter than the dark. What do you think? Just a little progress update on the bloody countertops. This stuff is so hard to put on. And not only is it hard to put on, I'm actually going to run out right about here. I don't have enough. So we're going to have over there done, and we're going to have along here done, and then here is not going to be done, which is fine. But yeah, just want to say to all you TikTok girlies that's putting this peel and stick stuff on, not as easy as it looks. Okay. So it's been a couple hours and I'm going to give you an update on the kitchen. I don't really remember what I've updated on so far. But here is the kitchen now. As you can see over here, I did the countertop there. And then I did the countertop over here. And actually, I think it looks really good. I think it looks a lot better than the black. So I'm really happy with the countertop. I'm happy with the blue, and surprisingly, I'm quite happy with the darker handles. So that's the kitchen kind of done, as much as it can be done until we get the tradies in, basically. I'm going to paint this side here blue. I'm going to paint this side blue and this side blue, just because I don't know when something's going in here. And it would be nice just to have that blue. But that's kind of the kitchen done now. So far as what I can do until we get the tradies in, that's kind of how I have to leave it for now. So I look absolutely knackered, and it's because I am absolutely knackered. It's been a really busy day at the cottage today. I booked electricians to come so that they could look around and give a quote on the works that they're going to do, and they came this morning at about 11, and they spent probably 20 minutes, maybe half an hour here just looking around and figuring out what we're going to do for the wiring. And then I had the internet people booked in, so the internet people came. And I'll take a video, I'll show you. They have installed the fiber power broadband. It's not turned on yet. It should turn on within the next 24 hours, but it's installed, so that's exciting. And then I also had the locksmith in, and the locksmith was fantastic. He was really, really good. He fixed the lock. It took like 2 hours. It was because the door was stuck shut. So he had to figure out how to get the door open. Because the handle's not engaging the lock anymore, so you had to figure out how to get the locks open, and there's 5 points on the lock or something, I don't know. Anyway, it was not something I could have fixed myself. So that makes me feel good, but he fixed it. He recommended new doors, which I know, and I'm probably going to have to price that out for the grant, but yeah, they're gone. They just left. It's about 5:30. I am wrecked. Dinner is on. We've got some baked chicken cooking in there. I've got some pasta cooking in there. So nice to have this beautiful kitchen. Look at that. It's like we're in a 10-star restaurant. Just kidding. But happy days. Pasta cooking, fake meat cooking. The girls, we're gonna move into the bedroom now because I've been trying to heat this kitchen all day. It's freezing. The hat is back on. It's just so freaking cold. I have all the doors closed to try and keep the heat in. I'm gonna get this set up again. And that'll help heat up the place, but yeah, we're cold. It's cold today.